everyone, I wanted to show you how I used Classkick today for the first time. I used it in both my targeted Tier 3 ELA session today, as well as in my whole group reading class. So for my targeted, I used it almost as centers, and I did it this way because I had my kiddos working in here while I was working with a student one-on-one in the BBC. And so I'm just going to show you their work. This is the teacher view, and when they're logged in, it'll show you what slide they're on and what they worked on. So for this, I had them record themselves reading the letters, which is super important to me because I still don't quite know what letters all of my students know, and it's hard, in the breakout rooms because you can't record the breakout rooms. You can't be in all the breakout rooms at the same time, so you're kind of limited in some of the activities you can do.
Go ahead. RHU K P B C G G.
So this is really interesting to me. And then the nice thing is, I can add feedback. I added the text. I create a sticker. So it's super easy. I just post it. I saved it, uploaded, and made my own sticker. Another activity was writing the matching capital or lowercase letter. I also recorded myself reading the directions, and I took a snip and highlighted exactly what tool to use because that's the same kind of stuff I do regularly in my BBC. For this one, these are manipulatives, so they're able to move these pieces, and so they moved the letter tiles to go with the picture that match for the beginning sound. And then if they finished, they were able to read the word and draw the picture. So this is how I used it for my targeted session. And I actually wanted to point out, since these are my Tier 3 kiddos that I work with every day, I actually made accounts for them so that they can keep logging in and easily be able to see the assignments and go back and work on it if need be. But for whole group, I just created a roster called Kindergarten, and instead I use a class code. So you just copy the link and post it, and then they can just log in. I told my students to log in with their first name, last initial, because I do have a couple of kiddos with the same name. And so for this one, we were reading The Gingerbread Boy, and I asked students to tell me how would they have saved The Gingerbread Boy. So they recorded themselves. That way their learning coach didn't have to type it for them. And they can use their own words.
I would hide him inside my backpack.
And then they drew a picture to go with it. And this was super fun because you don't always have the time to hear everyone's, opinion. And the great thing is they were able to keep working on this even though class ended.
What?
With the fox mouth.
How would you help him get away?
Get him away?
You would pull him out.
We need to pull him out.
Then do what with him?
Get him out.
Where would you put him?
In the oven.
The oven? You're going to cook him after you save him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is super fun, and I look forward to using Classkick as my exit tickets. The nice thing also is you can export all of the student work, and you can export them individually or all together. And so this is nice, if you're doing math and students are showing their work. The only not nice thing is you don't have any way of obviously exporting the audio. Another thing for the older kiddos, you can allow peer helpers. So if someone needs help, they can raise their hand and students can help each other. You can have grades. There's a lot of different features. And when you're making these, there's a lot of different things you can do. Like, so you can add manipulatives like I did for my letter tiles. You can have fill in the blank. And then you can type in the acceptable answers. You can do multiple choice questions and have it worth points and graded. So I'm really excited. I thought I would share. So thank you for listening to me ramble.